Yeah, I can hear you now. Is there a way you could change to a different controller?
Right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh Christ, I just had to replug my mic in, sorry, it's a mess. Anyway, I've started my stream. Slightly dodgy controller, but yeah, so welcome everyone to the third round of Switchback Racing League. I'm sorry that we're quite, I believe someone's already starting the lap. I think Jason has just gone through, he's just going through turn 3 now, the reserve driver in the Aston Martin. Sorry man, when you start your stream I'll just mute and then you can do your thing.
Okay.
Oh, when Jason is invalidated on the inside, very challenging corner that the De La Rosa chicane. Turn 4, the outside curb is deadly as well. Who is on a lap who we can spectate? I think that's Yeah Gamer. Seems to go through there quite nicely actually. Short's just up to 4th. Sweeps through the first Lesmo, takes it nicely, a little bit of oversteer on the exit. Let's see what he can do for the second one. He actually misses the apex. Missed the apex by a lot there, has Yeah Gamer, so he's going to have a compromise run all the way down the back straight now. He's going to get a bit of slipstream from Hazakul. Oh, he's hit him! He's moved out way too late and Yeah Gamer is out of the race. Oh dear. Well, I don't know what he's done there. He's moved way too late away from Hazakul trying to get that slipstream. And it's completely gone, the car. That was silly from him.
I didn't see what happened there. I was just starting the stream.
Oh, he
there was a crash.
Yeah, he was just sitting on Hazakul was just sitting on the end. He wasn't doing anything wrong, and Yeah Gamer just went way too far into his slip, and he didn't move out. It's a rookie mistake from the new man.
Well, these crashes do happen, you know. It's
just part of racing.
Yep. Well, I've started my stream, so whenever you're ready, we can get on. Oh, it's Phoenix off the track, and oh, he's out.
Is he crashed at Ascari?
He's crashed at Ascari.
Whoa. And yeah, and IZ Dead CK9. He's lost his front wing. As Poily has gone fastest. Okay, mate. I'm gonna put your stream in now, yeah?
Alright, cool.
Should I mute and then you can do your thing?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Alright viewers, welcome back to SBR. We're here for round 3 at the Italian Grand Prix, the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza circuit in Milano. Milano, of course, one of the most famous cities in the world, especially for its booming fashion industry, and it's 192 kilometers from one of the most famous constructors of all time, Ferrari, which has 19 wins at this particular circuit. So quite interesting there. For track details, this track has 11 corners, which makes it the second smallest circuit for corners. The first, of course, being Austria with 10. There are also a circuit distance of 5.793 kilometers, that's 3.600 miles, and there's also 2 DRS zones to help encourage overtaking for around here. So see drivers going down into the first turn up to about 215 miles per hour. That's one of the longest and fastest straights on the Formula One calendar. And then, of course, there's one on in between turn 8, I do believe it is, or turn 7. And that is the Lesmo. Oh, sorry, turn 6. I keep messing up all the corners. It's turn 6 after the second Lesmo into Ascari chicane, which is 7, 8, 9, and 10. And is Ben. Welcome back to the comms booth. You missed the last race. I know you were on holiday, but you're back here with us once again at SBR. What can you tell us about these drivers here today, and what are you most looking forward to at this Italian Grand Prix?
Well, what I'd say I'm looking forward to the most is the track. I mean, you can't get a better track than this. The tempo of speed itself, Monza. real challenge for the drivers. Lots of high-speed corners that they have to navigate through. I mean, already 2 drivers crashing out shows how challenging it is. I'm just looking forward to seeing a lot of great racing. Obviously, a lot of overtaking zones with the 2 DRS straights, and but there are obviously other overtaking zones on the track as well. So yeah, that's the main thing about this track, I guess. It's just it's legendary in the F1 world. Arguably the most preferred track, the best track, and I'm just looking forward to it. It's going to be a highlight of the season for sure.
Oh, it absolutely is. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing race here today at Monza, as the Temple of Speed never disappoints. You know, as you said, I think the biggest thing that we got to look forward to is the track itself. Everyone knows that this track is one of the most amazing tracks on the calendar. Everyone knows that there's no place quite like Monza because of just how good of a racing track it is. It's just so fast, some twisty corners at some points, especially the double right-hander of the Lesmos, of course, the chicanes as well. Scary chicane is quite difficult. Parabolica at the end of turn 11, that's quite interesting as well. There's just so much details about this track, and of course, the biggest thing about this track is the passion. Italy has so much passion for racing, especially they have so much support for Ferrari, of course, with Ferrari being the home heroes here today in Italy. Of course, AlphaTauri and Alfa Romeo are both Italian as well. So we got quite a few Italian manufacturers on the grid. But yeah, just a lot of excitement coming into this Italian Grand Prix. And as you said, I think this is going to be a highlight of the season. I think Norwich just went 5th fastest for AlphaTauri, so putting the Italian manufacturer up into 5th place. I think the Williams of Carrera fans just about to start a lap here today.
Oh yeah, oh sorry man, just cut off. Yeah, Carrera fan just going through the first corner now, hoping to cut that inside as much as you can. I actually saw Norwich on his lap on the telemetry. He didn't look like he was fully pressing the throttle, which is unusual. I think it must be some sort of mistake. I've informed him. I hope they it's not a problem with one of his controllers as he goes across the track, which he isn't meant to do.
Yeah, it might be a little issue there with maybe the game or something like that, a little glitch going on. We've seen a few games before, but yeah, that's how it goes.
Wow, Lightning with a high-speed save in Ascari there. He was on a 52.6, which, from my knowledge, is pretty decent. That would be probably set him to go fastest right now. Oh, he's just disconnected. Fantastic. Oh. How I love this game. Okay, I need to invite him. Just give me a second, please.
Yeah.
Oh, what a wonderful game we're playing. What a shame. Oh dear. Anyway, Lightning, it says he's joined as well, so I can't invite him. That's annoying. We're waiting for Milos, Pally, Jack Spruce, and I think Hazuko has updated now. I'll invite them.
And it's been quite... I think for all leagues right now, whenever there's an update, it's hard to get a few drivers in. So some drivers will be joining during the qualifying session. Just a quick update on that. But we are having a few glitches. I just noticed. Lightning left the session. Hopefully he gets back in quite soon. You said he might have joined the session, and Carrera fan seems to be a little bit lagging, but I think he's okay at this time. It could be just the spectator mode glitching sometimes, but he just went 2nd fastest. He's a 10th down off Hack's time, and that is actually a very good lap for the Williams driver, and he should be through to Q2. It doesn't have to go for another lap.
Yeah, definitely. I think anything under the 20s would be safe. As Norwich is full tenths up now. And you can see he had a lot of time in Ascari on the last lap. Yeah, Norwich is actually a Tier 1 driver. He's filling in for Tier 2, last season's Tier 2 champion, of course. As he comes down the back straight now, going into the Parabolica turn, takes it in 4th, a little bit tentative on the throttle, shortens up to 6th. That's a bit of an awkward exit for Norwich, but he looks like he might go fastest here. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yes, he does a 19.6. As Carrera just beats him. Carrera fan goes on to a 19.652 as well. Of course, a few drivers yet to set a lap. A few drivers with unrepresentative laps. Yeah, Carrera fan and Norwich at the top. As Kai goes 6th with a 120.6, 120.1 for him, sorry. Good lap from the German driver, the master of strategy.
Yeah, I mean, he really is the master strategy. I mean, Bahrain round 1, was it? That when he pulled off that masterclass of a strategy to take second, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, we won a soft medium. I mean, I thought it was impossible before the race started, but he pulled it off perfectly. Really impressive.
Absolutely.
Pally joins. There we go. Well, he's we sent some prediction forms out actually, and the Pally is overwhelmingly the favourite to win Tier 2. I'll have you know.
Well, you know, he's been very quick throughout the first 2 rounds at Bahrain and China.
Winner of the last race.
I mean, yeah, winner of the last race.
Oh, someone's crashed! Is that Jason? Jason D'Italia.
Jason.
Sorry to interrupt. Jason has gone off at the first Lesmo. I don't know what. I think he must have just oversteered on the curb, and he is out of the qualifying session. He had a time that was good enough, but it's going to punish him. He will not be able to set a time.
Oh, that's super unfortunate for Jason. And like you said, yeah, that will get him out of Q1. That is super unfortunate for the Aston Martin driver.
Yeah.
And as you said, he's a reserve as well. So this is his first race.
It is his debut. Yes, it is. Yeah. As Kai goes slightly better with a 19.991. Yeah, that's of course is a very challenging track for the curbs, especially on this new game. As I was saying, I mean, you can't take a Ascari in the second chicane, especially incredibly challenging corners to take. Probably the hardest in my books is watch Hasekul. He comes to the first sector and that's a 26.4. Coming through the chicane now, is it in seconds? But actually a really nice exit. Comes through the first Lesmo now. See, just about misses the apex. Yeah, he's really missed the apex there. Tentative on the throttle from Hasekul. He goes across the first corner. That's better, but a little bit late on the throttle. Bit of delay for Hasekul. Let's see him come down to something weird happened on my screen there. I'm not sure what. Let's watch Hasekul coming down to the Ascari chicane now. Takes it quite well actually. Yeah. Oh, but he lifts off.
Oh.
He just lifted off at the curb, and Hasekul's going to come down a bus back straight now with a slightly slower exit than he would have liked. As I know there are 3 drivers out on track right now with Michaels and Hasekul as Quick Killer retires in the pits.
Yeah, he did retire in the pits. That's unfortunate for the Haas driver. Hasekul to the line now for for Williams. He goes P9, 121.1. I think that little mistake at the exit of Ascari may have compromised a few tenths of a second, you know?
Definitely, yeah. He could have done that. He could have gone a lot faster there.
Michael's on a lap as well, but I think he's just invalidated, so he's not going to be improving. I tell you, I raced this track quite recently in a couple of leagues, and I tell you, this is a completely different track to what it was on 2020. It is completely different when it comes to just consistency. Consistency is a huge thing for around here, and there is the turn 4 and turn 5, the second chicane on track. We're seeing the Mercedes of Lightning coming through that section right now. This turn is insanely difficult to drive. The reason why is because the bump right there, I want to say it's a little bit of a glitch or something like that, but they need to fix the bump because it's not realistic to what it was what it is in the real life F1. The reason why is because that bump, if you hit that bump, you literally get sent in the air, like super far up in the air. Your car just bounces up in the air. It's too difficult to drive. Same with the Ascari. Ascari is a little bit difficult, especially like that's probably one of the most difficult sections. I've seen so many drivers spin off into the wall, especially at like the middle part of the track when you're coming to the right. You hit the curb just slightly, you spin instantly. I've ruined both of my quality laps in 2 different leagues in just the past week. It's been a very, very difficult time for me here at Italy, but I can tell you, I think this might be a difficult race for some of these drivers, especially those 2 turns, but I think they might be able to learn from how this game has kind of gone through, learn from the time trial laps that they've put in, all that sort of thing, and kind of go like, okay, this is where the corner is that makes you like have a mistake or whatever. Turn 4 and turn 5 and turn 8 and 9. These are the 2 corners to watch out for. So this is something that we're going to have to keep the cameras on a little bit more, and I think a few drivers will be going through it all. As Lightning goes purple in the first sector, and a very good line through the first chicane.
26.1, that's fast. Michaels is just finishing his lap. He's on a 52.9, so that's actually a decent split.
Oh, Lightning! Lightning saves it!
Oh dear, but he needs to. You're not meant to do. He's reset the track as well. As Michaels goes 4th with a 19.8, so yeah, the Bahrain winner, the dominant Bahrain winner, has put it in 4th, just behind his rival Hack. They seem to be very close on pace, these 2. As Lightning, that's disappointing for him. He needs to set a lap now. He's really under the pressure.
Yeah, he's got one chance to set a lap, the Mercedes driver. And he has to set a lap pretty fast, I want to say. We know how quick Lightning can be. He's had a few unfortunate issues that have happened. He's just had a lot of unlucky issues, you know, in the Chinese Grand Prix and Bahrain Grand Prix, if I'm not mistaken. But hopefully he can come back at this race. But he's going to start his lap. I'm going to quickly do an onboard with the Mercedes driver, if you don't mind. Down the pit straight, 215 miles per hour. That's where you're going to go up to. Down into the first turn. Heavy braking zone. Shift right down to second gear. And then hit that curve beautifully into the first and second chicane. Traction zone. You want to slowly come on the power. Shift up as soon as possible as you come through Curve Grande now. Get as close as you can to the right side of the track for this entire turn. Then you kind of want to leave it left, then go right. Brake right at the 100-meter mark, same as turn 1. Through the second chicane now. Beautiful for Lightning through the first 2 chicanes that was. Lesmos now. This is another traction zone through turn 5 and turn 6. Get right in that curve. That's beautiful. Brake extremely right at the 50-meter mark there. Get right between that curve. Hit the DRS immediately. You're going to see drivers went up to around 209 miles per hour, somewhere around there. Now into under the bridge, into a Scary chicane, one of the most difficult corners of the entire track. Brake at the 100-meter mark once again. You're going to hit that green on the right, the green part of the track. Beautiful line for Lightning. Almost lost the car, I think, a little bit, but he's fine. Through the long straight that doesn't have a DRS zone, into the final corner of Parabolica. Shift down to maybe 4th, 5th gear, and then immediately on the power after the apex. Now we're going to get as close as you can to the left, go straight on, and then let's see where Lightning can go.
He's done a 19.1. He's gone pole by, he's gone P1 by 5 tenths. That is gorgeous from Lightning. Perfect lap. That was really lovely to watch. 91 is fast for Q1 as well. He's got it by 4.5 tenths. I mean, these guys obviously set their laps earlier. I mean, I know Hack is very fast as well, but yeah, Lightning with 3 very quick sectors, especially his last was very good.
That does leave Jason, Gamer, and Phoenix out of qualifying, but it's because they both, all 3 did retire from the session, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they did. Jason with a 20, yeah, so it's only going to be 14 in Q2. I know all the 3 drivers have now, Milos is yet to join, but the other 2 have joined the race and will be starting from the back of the grid in qualifying. But yeah, Gamer, Phoenix, and Jason are out of the race, out of qualifying.
Well, that's super unfortunate for them, of course, but that can happen, you know. This is how racing goes. It's just life, you know. You continue on, and starting in the back is not too bad for Rounder, because turn 1 sometimes can be nightmare, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully all good. But now we head into Q2, and this is where it gets a little bit more exciting, of course. Q1 is, of course, exciting as well, but it's nowhere near the level of Q3 or Q2 or even the race as well, of course. But anyway, Q2, this is where it counts, because this is where the drivers are going to be qualifying on the tires that they start the race on, and which that means that drivers will be the top 10 that qualify on the tires here today. Whatever tire they set their fastest time on, they will be starting the race on that particular tire. 11th down can pick whatever the tire they choose, but the top 10 will be starting on the tire that they go fastest on in this particular session. Yeah. Now the question is, what tire?
I'd say for this track, because there's so many straights, the tyre wear actually really isn't that bad. It's actually a medium soft from my knowledge, so you can really pick either tyre and still do a 1-stop. But it'll be interesting to see I think the medium would still always be the better tyre to start on, though, because you can if you can stay in a DRS train, which are obviously incredibly common here due to the straights on the track, then when you go into the soft, you'll have a massive pace advantage over everyone on the overcut. So yeah, mediums would be the priority, but then again, it's not the end of the world like it would be in certain tracks such as Hungary or Bahrain if you end up on the softs.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, like, this track is quite okay for degradation, even if you do start on the softs. Like you said, you can kind of go a little longer, you know, it's okay. But we'll have to see what these drivers do. It's a few drivers going on the media says, oh, that's Medi out.
Has he crashed there? That's incredibly weird. Yeah, but he has crashed.
Very surprising, yeah.
He's crashed at De La Rosa. So yeah, Matty in the Alfa Romeo is out of the race on the medium tyres. Obviously, reduced grip on them might have put him out. I'm not sure what happened to him exactly, though.
I'm right on board with the Ferrari, and he's crashed in the middle.
The Ferrari,
of the corner.
That's weird.
I'm right on board with the Ferrari, and he's crashed in the
If you start in softs in Singapore, you were dead. Yes. And Tyrant is the dry on the lap. As your watch Carrera fan. Yeah, that is weird. So it might have just got on the grass and he lost the car. I'm not sure exactly how he's done that though. Very strange.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, it was kind of an unusual place to crash out, but I don't know. We'll have to see how it works out later on. Unfortunately, Maddie out of the session and will not be making it into Q3. Unfortunate to see that, but that is the way it goes. Carrera fan now through the second chicane. I want to say that's a pretty good chicane for him. Went a little bit wide in the exit of turn 5, but that's perfect. He still didn't lose any time.
Yeah, nice through the Lesmo as well. The second Lesmo. Oh, he sweeps through that in 4th gear. Now we're just going to open the DRS. We're speaking about the same guy, right? Sorry, I'm organising a landing sequence. Yeah, Carrera fan. He's going to come under the bridge now. See how he takes Ascari. The make or break part of the lap. Oh, he just cuts it and he invalidates. Yeah. And it's so easy to do at Ascari. Carrera fan has invalidated his lap and will have to go again. He has enough fuel in this car though, as I can see on his MFD. He's in the middle of the track. He needs to get out of the way of Hazakul, who would have got a nice little slipstream as Milos joins. Hazakul has no helmet on my screen, which is very nice to see. As Tyrant goes fastest with a 121.2. Hazakul was invalidated, and he just about gets into the pit, so good for him. But I mean, it's not too good because he invalidated, but at least he didn't have to do another outlap as well.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but it's fine. He's still got 11 minutes to set a lap. As who is next across the line? At Inferno, he goes P2. Lightning has set an invalid 19.9 on the softs. I think he might be on mediums actually. I think my game is glitching because it said he was. I'm not too sure.
Yeah. I mean, he's starting his lap now. I think he's going to go for another flying lap. Same with the Alpine driver of, I do believe that's Pole. Corrupt Pole.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, my favourite manners. Oh, IT Dead CK9. He sets a oh, it's a lot of traffic for Puelli. Jesus, Norwich does not get out of the way at all. Norwich, that's really bad from him. Norwich completely sitting there as hacks now, doing a lap on the mediums. He's lagging a lot.
Hack's gonna come across. Oh yeah, he is lagging quite a bit. He's gonna come across the line now. Where does he go?
20.3. It's decent for Hack. Lightning's done a 27.1 in the first sector. That must be some sort of mistake. I think he was backed out of his lap of some sort. Actually, yeah, Matty or Hack completely misses his braking point. Carrera fan goes star with a 21.0. That's not quite where he'd want to be.
It could make him into qualifying though. We'll see how it works. I mean, like, he's going to be on the cusp, but you could be there. The Alpine goes 4th for It's Inferno. Lightning does pit. Okay, so he backed off of that. I wonder if that was because of the
he disconnected.
With
oh no, that was my mistake. He didn't disconnect. No, the incident with Norwich was with Corrupt Puelli. Did Lightning have something there with Norwich as well? Because Puelli nearly went into the back of him as Milos leaves.
And do you think that's a penalty for one of those drivers?
It would be for Norwich if it's reported. Certainly, that's really bad. It just, fortunately, there wasn't a collision, but Puelli did have to avoid him, as he's now very close to the back of Norwich. Is the Belgian driver? Let's see what he does coming into turn 1.
Sorrow just went 3rd, by the way.
Oh yeah, he does well. He gets into the 20s with the mediums. That's a good lap.
Very
the
good
mediums
lap.
are about about a second slow, or 1.1 maybe. So yeah.
That should bring him into Q2. I mean Q3, sorry.
Yeah, it should be good, but you know, obviously people will go on the softs, and there's a big time difference. As Puelli obviously is big time on the exit of turn 5 there. I'll lose him some time, although he takes a nice line through the first Lesmo. Let's see for the second. There's a little lock up there, and he goes wide and invalidates.
Oh.
Just the squeak of the tyres. It's unfortunate for him, as Hazakul's now out. I don't know if I think he is on a lap. Yeah, he's done the 26.6 in the middle. Tentative through there, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too great, I want to say, but through the second Lesmo, ooh, didn't really hurt the apex. You know what's interesting is I've been seeing a lot of drivers having a lot of understeer through the first and second Lesmos here. I wonder if that is because I wonder if that's compromising a lot of people's laps here. I think who was it? Polly in the Alpine. I think he had a similar situation.
Which goes faster than a 19.9. Hazical lifting a lot for Ascari. That's the main challenge. But yeah, having driven this track a lot recently, the first Lesmo is tricky for understeer. You really have to brake early, otherwise you're going to be in trouble. As Inferno's done a 21 flat actually and gone ahead of Tyrion, I didn't notice that. Lightning is on the mediums, and it shows he is this time. See what he can do. See if he can even go the fastest. As Hazical's done a 21 flat as well. Yeah. Is that Carrera fan? Yeah, he's done a 20.3, so he has improved his lap on the mediums finally.
That was critical for Carrera fan to improve. I mean, here's the thing though, is that he is on the 4-lap old medium compound tires.
Yeah.
And so the problem is that he's probably not going to be going for the medium to softs. He's probably going to go medium hard. And
yeah, that's not what you want to do. The hards at Monza are not good in the high-speed corners at all. So yeah, you would. Honestly, if I was him, I'd just set one lap on the mediums. If it doesn't go right, just commit to the soft strategy really. As Lightning goes through the first corner quite nicely. A lot of short shifts though, maybe a little bit passive on acceleration. Hugs the inside line nicely. See what the the first sector is. Sorry, it's a 26.4, so not bad from Lightning.
Also keep an eye on Kai, right behind in the Alfa Romeo. He's also flying. So 2 drivers in this section right here that could be moving some people outside of Q3. So we'll see how that works. Oh, it's Kai's made a mistake and he's spun, I think, off of turn 5. So he's not going to be improving. Lightning's still on a lap, though. The Mercedes driver coming through the lawn, second DRS straight. And now all he has to do is manage Ascari and Parabolica.
Nice short shift up to 7th, rise the curb. Yeah, that's sweet from Lightning. I don't know why he's downshifted though. That's going to lose him time on the straight. So yeah, he took Ascari in 7th, then downshifted to 6th on the exit, which is strange really. Yeah, maybe misses the apex a little bit. Too. Yeah. So yeah, not a convincing end of the lap for Lightning. He might have to go again. He's still done a 20.7. Yeah, judging by his Q1 pace, he should be getting better than that.
I mean, it still might be through for him. I mean, a few drivers will probably be going out against, so he could be on the risk here, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh, Michaels, he was done a really nice lap on the mediums. He'd ahead of Lightning's middle sector split. Looked like he'd taken Ascari well, but he just invalidated it on the exit, which is annoying because it's a place that really gains you no time. But yeah, the German driver will have to go again, unfortunately for him.
He is going to go again. I wonder if he's gonna still try and go for the mediums. If I were him, I'd probably pit now, just pit onto a set of softs, but he could be still doing that. But I think right now he's got the pace on the medium compound tire, so we'll run on board with the McLaren driver, see what he can do as he's in 12th position. He is on a risk of not getting into Q3, but we know how quick he can be. All he has to do is just make sure that he gets a consistent lap together and brings it up. And it looks like Quick Killer must have spun at turn 6 or 7. I think it's at the first Lesmo. Oh, and he's gone a little way too wide. I hope this doesn't affect Michaels. He's coming through the first Lesmo now. The Haas, Quick Killer, got back on track, so he's okay. So it shouldn't affect Michaels' lap at all. Michaels through the first and second Lesmo. He's absolutely flying right now as that's Lightning, goes 3rd fastest. So Lightning improves his lap time. He's definitely going into Q3 for the Mercedes driver. Michaels goes into Ascari very, very nicely for the McLaren driver. For a second, I thought he was going to get an invalid lap time, but he was all good. That's perfect for him. So through Parabolica now, Michaels coming around the final turn now. Does he hit the apex perfectly? Yeah, he actually does a really good job through that section of the track. Don't go too wide here. Oh, he's perfect. Okay, so all he has to do is go down to the line, and let's see where this lap takes him.
20.2. So yeah, good from Michael. Just about a 10th of Lightning, who is clearly the man to beat here. So yeah, these two may be safe. I think Soro is not safe. I think 3 to 6 are very close, but I mean, if a few people go through and beat them, I mean, I think they're going to have to go out on the soft tyre. Although I don't think Michaels will get back.
We'll have to improve.
Michaels is doing his classic trick of... Has he turned his ERS off? I think he has. Yeah, okay, Michaels is backed out then. But he's still pushing round to the pits as he invalidates it.
FYI, there is a tire in the middle of the road at the exit of turn 3, Curve Grande. I think that's for Maddie in the Alfa Romeo. That's
dear.
what happened, but for some reason it's a little glitch. Hopefully that's not true, but I have seen recently, in actually a previous race I was commentating, I actually saw a tire in the middle of the road and the driver hit it and actually made them retire from the race. So it's possible that tires could be doing that, but I think it might be a glitch or something like that.
Yep. Kai has gone 7th on the mediums with a 120.4, so not bad from the German man. But he's still at the bottom of the medium pack, which is bad for him as he just invalidates his lap there. I think is that. Oh, he's crashed. Isaac Dead's crashed. He's crashed on the exit of Ascari there. Let's see what's happened.
Way.
I don't know who's coming through. I think that's Hasekal now.
Hasekal.
Yeah.
Oh
my. Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Oh.
He is gone. It's Hasekal. Getting caught out by the driver. I mean, he was a ghosted car, but he didn't show it. And Hasekal was also out of the session. He's not going to be happy with that as well. That's really unfortunate.
Oh, that was super unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, like, oh my goodness. I thought he was going to hit the Ferrari there. Of course, it was ghosted, but he still lost the car. He made a mistake, I think. I don't think that was because of the Ferrari. I think the Ferrari just ended up being there. But that is super unfortunate for the Williams driver. I don't think he's going to be able to make it into Q3 because of that.
It's shocking. It's unfortunate for him. He was, especially IDZ, because he was definitely going to make it through with a 20.106.
Absolutely.
Very close. Puelli has validated his lap at Parabolica, and he's going on another invalid lap. So Puelli has to get across the track quickly. He's out of qualifying, surely.
Oh, he's going slow. He's got to speed it up now. Oh, he's backing up. He's going right through. So he's trying to improve. But he's still in 8th gear. Why is he in 8th gear? I wonder if he's trying to save tires. You got to go now. You got to just set a quick lap if you're going to be able to get to the line and set a quicker time for the Alpine driver. I don't know if that's going to be able to help him out. We'll see how that works out. But you know what? The Hasekal and IDS CK in the Ferrari and Williams, by them retiring from the race, that allows Saro to probably not go out of the pit lane. He's pretty much safe in 7th place. So this has really helped out the front runners here, who are pretty much safe because of this. It's all about the rest of the drivers. Quick Killer and Corrupt and Tyrant. All three are going to have to improve their times. But I really am just hoping Corrupt can be able to get up there.
Yeah, I think he's going to make it to the line just about. I think our clock is probably slightly ahead, as it always is with this game. But yeah, Inferno's on an outlap. Inferno making it through to Q3, which a few people wouldn't have expected, or at least he has for the minute. We don't know. I don't know if Quick Killer's going to make it to the line either. I can't see the time because of the yellow flag.
Oh, and El Pali is getting slipstream. Does he have enough time? He's got 1 second to make it to the line, and he barely makes it. He barely makes it.
See what he can do. Lap, though. See if he can make his way through. He needs this lap is all or nothing for him. He can't invalidate it. Nice through turns 1 and 2 there. Just coming through, taking the tight line to the second chicane. That's the 26.1. That's a good first sector split. Breaks quite early. Oh, he's taking a. Oh, it's a dodgy exit for him. Hopefully he can get the time back as Carrera goes with a 19.8. And Puelli's in. Yeah, Puelli's gone. He's completely missed the apex. Cool, it's the only driver on a lap. It looks like we're only going to have 8 people in Q3 unless he can somehow beat a 21 flat. He's done a. He might still beat it, you know.
He might. He might be able to. He might. As long as he can get into Q3, as long as he can get up into above the 21s. Because here's the thing: is that all he needs to do is get ahead there.
It's a really nice Ascari.
A little mistake at Lesmo may have compromised it, but I think he should be able to get it. But let's see. As he comes to the line, the Alpine driver, can he make it into Q3?
Oh, he's done a 20.3 with that. Wow. I mean, he made a lot of mistakes there, so I mean, I definitely expect a lot from him in Q3 then, if he can get a lap together. But yeah, that's 9 drivers in Q3. A lot out of... oh, it's only 8. It is only 8. Inferno's been knocked out with the DNF drivers, so there's only 8 drivers in Q3.
Oh, no.
That doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm confused anyway. But yeah, Inferno didn't set his lap, and he's out. He's in P11 though. That's a really good spot for strategy. But yeah, there's only 8 drivers in Q3 somehow. Confusing. Although
That
we should
is
have.
really confusing.
Why is Josh out?
I'm very surprised.
I'm really confused as to why Josh is out. To be fair, I think it's because he had a slower time than Hasegawa, who was DNF'd. I'm not too certain. The game, unfortunately, is not liking that. Oh dear.
Carrera fan on top for today's session. Q2, he starts on the soft compound tires, a 119.889 for Williams. Norwich fan, second place for AlphaTauri, 119.9. And then Lightning P3 on the medium compound tires, as well as Michaels, Hack, Kai, and Sorrow, all starting on the medium tires. The rest all on softs.
Yeah. So yeah, 5 drivers on the mediums, 3 on the softs. It'll be interesting to see Lightning, especially P3 with a very good lap with a 20.1. Sorry, I'm just having to deal with Inferno complaining at me. I've just explained to him that he's in P11, which is a good spot, but...
Well, yeah, even if you are P11, it doesn't really matter, because that means that you can pick whatever tire you choose, and that is a huge thing in
definitely.
this race, you know?
I was in
also...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying I was in... It doesn't seem to be loading the Q3.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Why isn't Q3 loading? Someone needs to ready up.
Either someone has to ready up, or I hope the game's not glitched. I think I've seen this before where Q2, the Q2 session does, glitch or something like that. It's always Q2.
I think to be honest, 3 drivers loading.
So either those 3 need to
retire.
It's
just 2 people who aren't loading into the race like idiots. To be honest, Milos isn't.
Well, I mean, the course scenario would probably be for those drivers to leave the session and come back during Q3. Of course, they can't join during the formation lap when the race does start, because then the lobby will glitch. So that's that. But anyway, while we have this time, actually, this is a good moment, I guess, to mention to all of you watching right now, I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's been watching the stream so far. You guys are incredible, as always. If you're enjoying our commentary, smash the like button. If you're interested in seeing commentary on the channels, subscribe to both as well. Yeah, I think now coming into Q3, we can expect a few drivers to possibly be going for this. But right now we have to wait for the session to load, of course. About 5 drivers starting the medium compound tires. So this means that these drivers will be going out and probably stopping around lap 17, lap 16 for these soft compound tires. Now, we know that there is 27 laps for around here, and it's about the soft tires for around here do last around 10 laps, and then they start to extremely degrade. So that means that a few drivers will be hitting around lap 17. You can take them from around lap 15 or 16, but you're going to have to kind of just conserve the tires as much as possible. But any news on the session going forward, Ben?
Yeah, I'm messaging Milos now. He's just disappeared, and he's...
All right, no problem. Viewers, thank you so much for... and there's the session. So we are back underway. 25 seconds. And there we go. We're just going straight into the Q3 session. So
yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
Now we have I think the big question is, who's going to get pole today? Who do we think is going to get the top spot here today? Viewers, in the comments below, vote your predictions. Love to know, and we'll talk about them.
I'm going
in that.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, viewers, just comment below what you think about predictions. We'll comment, and we'll talk about them during the stream. All the predictions for who's going to get pole, who's going to win, all that sort of thing. Please do that.
I'd say personally my top 3 would be, I go Lightning, Carrera fan, and Hack. I'd say Hack because I know he's got very good pace here, as has Lightning. I'd say those 2 are really in the running for pole unless they both make mistakes. They're my 2 favourites, but otherwise I don't really know what could happen. We have a very good close grid as always. So I've got another message. People go, no, don't spectate. as... Sorry.
All right, well, while you do that, I think a few drivers are coming out of the pit lane. I think the Alpine and the McLaren, I think there's a Alpha, or no, that's a Mercedes of Lightning. He's the first out to set a lap. Now, drivers will be, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be setting about 2 laps during the session itself. Now, it depends on what tires they use, as there is a Williams and an Alpine off the track. What happened there? Oh, I wonder if that's Carrera fan going wide. I wonder if that was that. It looked like there's a little bit of contact as Polly leaves the session. Hopefully he can rejoin.
Yeah, I'm just discussing with him. Yeah, it's just issues with the game, as always.
Yes, this game has a few tricks up his sleeve. Always likes to show how glitchy it can be. But hopefully that does get fixed by Codemasters. Hopefully they can. Hopefully they're listening to the stream, and they probably aren't, but hopefully they will fix these glitches that do keep happening in these lobbies.
We're all praying. Yeah, Paddy just said he's just rejoining the lobby just in case that it doesn't. It gives him a seat, just so it gives him a seat for the
cool, okay.
for the race.
Well, Lightning's about to start his lap for Mercedes. He's going to be the first to set a lap, and he's validated that first one. I think he was on his out lap.
Yeah, he was on his out lap.
Yep. Now, he's a very quick driver. We've seen it so far, and he's gone pole in the Q1 session for the fastest time, of course. Can he grab pole here today? We'll see how it goes. We have all these drivers going out on their first lap, and then they're going to go out for their official pole position times. But this is also the fight for pole, because this is where we're going to see the fastest times come in here. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw drivers going into the 118s. I really wouldn't be surprised.
Especially with Lightning. He spent a 19.1 in Q1. I mean, that is rapid. So
super rapid.
He's put a lot of expectations on him now. We have 17 viewers in the stream. Welcome aboard, guys. We're just watching Lightning go into 5th gear for the second Lesmo. It takes it quite nicely, although it's been a little bit of a messy lap, especially for the second chicane. But I think, let's see his split. Let's see what he does. It's 52.8, so not.
That's good.
It's good, but it's not quite what he'd want. I think he set a slightly faster split in Q1. He comes down the back straight now. See how he takes the Parabolica turn.
Neatly. That's pretty good for Lightning as he comes through Parabolica.
I think he's done well here. Let's see what it is. He's definitely in the 19.6. So yeah, as I predicted, not quite what he would have wanted. Corrupt is not on a good lap. He's only done a 54.1 in the middle.
What about Norwich and Carrera fan? They're flying right now, but Carrera fan's got a little bit of a. He's got a little bit of.
Oh, and he's invalidated.
Oh,
Norwich needs to learn to get out of the way, honestly. He's had 2 of these incidents now, although I'm not. Oh, Hack is slightly up actually on Lightning's time, I think. He's done a 52.7. But yeah, Norwich again with issues with traffic. Let's see what. Norwich
needs to. Right in the middle.
Oh my god, that was late. Lightning. I think Lightning's take Parabolica very well. Takes it in 5th gear, which is what I would do. It's a nice wide bit of exit. Let's see what he gets. There's a 19.3. Yeah, really good last sector, especially
3/10 up.
As Michaels has done a 26.3 in the first sector. He's done a 102.6 in the middle though, so that's and he invalidates as well.
He invalidates.
The Sora's on a 19.9, puts himself into P3. Carrera fan is on another lap. His split is a 26.1. That's a good first sector.
Carrera fan could be on pole position.
Definitely, yeah. Oh, it's a good line for the second lap for the first Lesmo. Oh no. Okay, he's co-commentator's disconnected. I'm just going to commentate for now as Carrera. I think that's a 52.6. A little bit wide for Ascari. Goes to Parabolica now. Takes a short line to the exit. Let's see if he can put it on first. Yes, he does, but a 19.2. It's about a 10.5 ahead of Hack there. Norwich fan's going to come across the line. He's done a 53.0, so it's not as far up as he'd want to be. 19.997, so only puts him 5th for the time being. Michaels has invalidated another lap. That's bad for him. Let's see Puelli's on a lap now, although he's low on fuel. 26.2, about a 10.5 up through the first sector. There we go, man.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, viewers.
I am inviting you right now, man.
Sessions that...
I don't think it works if you disconnect, but I'm not.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. There we go. So that's perfect.
Cool. All right, I'm in.
As Pirelli's about a second, 1.1 seconds up there on his 20.9. Sweeps for Ascari nicely, actually. Good job from him. I don't think he's going to go fastest, but he might get close through Parabolica now. Little lock up, but he's actually taking it quite well. Bit tentative on the throttle on the exit. Goes right up close to the grass on the inside. Let's see what Corrupt Polly can do. He puts it into P4 with a 119.7. So still Carrera and Hack slightly clear of the rest, although I'm sure we can see drivers get close to them now, as Norwich is 3.5 tenths up, but he is invalidated this time. Michaels, however, has not invalidated, although he's coming up to the treacherous Ascari corner. He's at a 52.7. That's decent from Michaels. So he just misses an invalidation. Nicely done. Oh, he's disconnected again. Nicely done from him through Parabolica. Let's see what he can do through... Yeah, you've... Okay, you're still here.
I'm still here. I just had to leave the session because I had another little glitch where, you know that little glitch where the audio keeps happening and you can't hear any audio.
It's Michael's third with a 119.5, his best time in qualifying by far. Puts himself into the podium spots.
Oh no, now I can't join the session. What is going on today?
I just restart your game. It will just lags really badly.
Yep. I'm gonna have to do that. So viewers watching my stream, apologize. I'm gonna have to restart the stream once again.
Dear me, what a game.
What a game, you know?
So,
but I'm coming back. Apologies, viewers.
Let's watch Hack go for Ascari now. We're gonna go on board with his lap. Oh, actually, we'll go for a little broadcast mode. See the not so beautiful Haas streaking down the track as he comes into Parabolica now to set up his lap.
Oh, that's weird. I can't even join the session because it says it's full.
Oh, it is full, isn't it?
Who has joined the session? Did someone join during the?
I think someone's joined.
Gone?
No, I didn't think so.
That's very odd. Oh, what a day. The game has been quite difficult. Is there any way...
Yeah, he's leaving.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, he's just left, so you should be in. As Hack is about 500s up, let's see what he can do through Ascari. Not as good a lap as he'd want to do. As we watch him come through Parabolica now, Short's just up to 6th. Doesn't look like too bad a lap from Hack. Let's see if he's improving. Yes, just to a 19.2. So he's still 500s off Carrera fan. Lightning is 500s up as well. Just checking, is my mic gone?
Your mic's there? Yeah, we're
perfect, all good. Perfect. Lightning going down to Ascari now. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what the time is. A 152.7, so he's about a tenth and a half up. Cautious for Ascari, careful not to invalidate, rides all the curb on the exit though very nicely, and now he's down into going towards Parabolica. I think this should be an improvement from Lightning if he manages to keep his lap together at Parabolica.
Well, let's see. I mean, he's coming through that section now.
Looks much
let's
better.
see if he can improve in this lap.
Much better. Last time, is Lightning going to get onto that pole position? He doesn't, but he's very close. A 119.3, just about a tenth off it. Hack slightly just splitting Carrera and Lightning. So these three the favourites for pole, doing very well. As,
now, will Lightning have a chance to be able to go again? I don't think he will be able to.
I think he's going again now.
Oh, he is? Okay.
And he's 300s down, but that's... It's always time in the lap. Yeah, he's taking it nicely, a little bit tentative on the exit, going over the curb, which of course you haven't want to do. You don't want to do.
Of course, yeah.
Oh,
well,
and Lightning goes slightly wide. Hack is not going to make it. Hack's not making it out again. He's still in the pits. Yeah, he's invalidated his lap or something. Lightning is still 500s up, coming through Ascari now. He's taking it about as well as last time, sweeping through the Mercedes driver.
Did you say he's 500s up?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, he could be getting pole here. He's got 1/10 the Carrera fan. He could get pole position. I
think he could. Let's see it here. I think he is going to get it. He is. He's done it with a 19-1.
He's done it.
But Carrera is just coming across the line now on his outlap. The pressure is on him. It's valid. He is going to start the lap, and we're going to watch the onboard here. I think the checker flag is slightly. The checker flag is slightly delayed because we can't see a checker flag on Hack's name. As Lightning lets Carrera fan through, he knows that this is the man that could take his pole position away from him.
What about Kai though? Kai could get up there too. The Alpha and the two McLarens are up there as
but Carrera
well.
is 2/10 down. Sorry, but Carrera is 2/10 down. Let's see what Kai does. He only goes P6 with a 119.8. Norwich is 3.5. Norwich is 4/10 up. So let's see what he can do. He has a little bit of a moment for Ascari. And Puelli stuck it on pole with a 119.1.
No way, no way. And the new McLarens are not improving. What about Norwich, though? Can Norwich deny the two drivers up at the top of the table here?
Let's see what he does. No, he's done it in the 19.6. Just only goes P6, but Carrera fan is 5/10 down. It looks like Pirelli, of all people, the reserve, has stuck it on pole position here.
Oh my goodness. We thought, and Carrera fan's backed off. Carrera fan has backed off. Lightning and Carrera fan were looking to take, they were swapping positions for first and second place. And Polly's just come up and said, thank you very much. You guys were battling for first and second, and I'm now on pole position for the Italian Grand Prix here today. What a way to end off the Tier 2 commentary of the qualifying session here today.
Oh, I'm buzzing for him. This good mate of mine. He's done well there. 700s for him. Just ahead of Lightning. The grid very close. Several in the 119s, which is good to see. But yeah, Pirelli snatches at the end with a 119.1. Well done to him. I'm sure he's going to be buzzing with that. Although I'm not sure if he can race the whole time, but I hope he can make it. We'll see.
He's got a chance to win this race, Pirelli, in the Alpine, of course. We'll see what he can do, but he starts on pole with a beautiful lap.
Brilliant job. We didn't catch that. We were all on Carrera fan. We thought he was going to do it, but yeah, Pirelli right at the death, snatched pole position. Good job from him. 14 viewers.
That was super unexpected.
Yeah. Great job, and yeah, good to see everyone close as well. So yeah, Pirelli starts on pole, Lightning 700s behind, both of the drivers in the 119.1s. Carrera fan, who messed up his last lap, he was not able to improve, starting from third. Hack in fourth, Michaels fifth, the Bahrain winner. Norwich in sixth, Kai seventh, and Sara with a 19.9 was not able to get as high up as he might have wanted. Of course, last week's pole sitter. So yeah. Great job. Pirelli's celebrating like crazy.
Oh, I bet he should be. He's at pole position here today. That is an achievement right there. Even if he's not able to finish the Grand Prix, he is still going to be, I think, happy with that pole position. Especially, you said he's reserve, right?
Yeah, he is reserve. It's his first race. I think he did a couple races in Tier 1 last year, but it's his first race on the new game, his first race of the season. Drafted in last minute, didn't even know if he was able to race. But yeah, he's obviously made his mark. Let's see if he can stick it now. Of course, 27 laps ahead. Oh dear, I'm in an esports team, and we're discussing having a little competition on what event they want to do, and we're doing one around Bahrain, which is my best track. Anyway, sorry, I'm just waffling about myself now. But yeah, I'm gonna have to fight my case, I think, a little bit.
All good. Well, we're in this race right now with the Italian Grand Prix. The qualifying is over. The race is about to start. We have an amazing race lined up here today at Monza. The circuit that is the Temple of Speed, the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza circuit in Italy. An amazing track this truly is, and it always produces some incredible racing. Now, this is the question, though, where we need to ask. Turn 1, how is this going to end? Because we know Turn 1 can be quite devastating in certain races. I know, I'm scared too. I'm totally scared. And another,
we do have a full grid. Let's go. Brilliant.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Everyone has joined. Sorry, mate, I need to go to the toilet really quickly, so I'll be back in a sec.
All right, I'm going to do the rundown of the grid here today for our race. As Ben did say, we have a full grid of racers here today, but we do have to remember Turn 1 can be nightmare, but the thing is that these drivers are quite skilled, and so they know exactly, every single driver knows that Turn 1 can be a difficult corner to manage, especially on the first lap of the Grand Prix. But I want to say, firstly, thank you all so much for watching the stream so far. You guys are doing an incredible job. My stream did end due to a network failure, but I am back, so you can go check out my stream on Formula Jonah. Also go check out the SBR YouTube channel as well, and subscribe to both, of course, to see content on this league. And of course, if you're also on my channel, you can see some other leagues as well, as I commentate many different leagues, including this incredible one. So we're here for Tier 2, Round 3, of course, at the Italian Grand Prix. Here's the rundown of the grid. Puelli starts on pole position with an amazing lap to put it a 1:19.1 on pole position here today at Monza. Lightning lines up alongside him on the first row of the grid. Carrera Fan is P3 alongside Hack. On the second row of the grid, Williams and Haas are starting third and fourth. Of course, Hack in fourth. Let's see if he can get a good start as well. And Carrera Fan as well. He's on the medium compound tires. He's on the softs. He's on the softs, so he's on a different compound tire than I thought he was. Michaels is P5 alongside Norwich. On the soft compound tires, lining up P6 for AlphaTauri. The Alfa Romeo car is P7 alongside Saro, who's P8 for McLaren, who got pole at the Chinese Grand Prix last time out. CK and Inferno starting on the fifth row of the grid on different compound tires. Both crashed though at Ascari chicane on the exact same corner, exact same lap that they were doing. P9 and 10 for both of them. Tyrant is P11 alongside Quick Killer, and then we got Not Maddie, who's 13th after a crash. Jason 14th, Haskell, who all crashed out in Q2. Gamers P16 with its Phoenix and Jack Spruce, the two Red Bull cars, lining up P17 and P18, and Milos and Pali, who's 20th, who won the last race in China, lining up P19 and P20. But the grid is ready to go. The race is getting underway. 20 drivers join us in the race here today for the Italian Grand Prix here at SBR for Tier 2. This is Season 3, for Round 3 of the championship event here at Monza. 27 laps away. It's a little cloudy out there, so could we see some rain? We'll find out in a bit. But the race is about to go here today.
I'm almost certain the lights, they won't start racing. They're not gone, but they're about to go. They're about to go. 3, 2... I can hear it. There, yeah, they go. There, away they go. One of the drivers has not started. That's an Alpine. It looks like Inferno has not started the race there. But Correct probably gets away well. Covers the inside line into turn 1. Everyone's flying down. Let's see, moves further at the back.
3 wide, 3 wide. Oh, there's the car off. That's Lightning off the track.
Lightning's off the track.
Down to third, I think.
Inferno has left the session. I can't be inviting him back. But yeah, Puelli has got away well. He's already ahead by a second. Norwich Fan. Oh, there's 4 cars here going so close. They've cleared the pack. Let's see what Norwich Fan does.
Turn 4.
Marcus makes a move down the inside. Very clean from him. Hack. Oh, Marcus had a little spin. And Hack ghosted. Norwich has lagged through Hack. And Norwich has gone into P3 up. Jack Spruce has now gone into P7. It's carnage here. Jack Spruce has made 11 places.
Carrera Fan's off the track.
Oh,
the driver started third place. He's had a super difficult
nightmare
start.
It's complete chaos, and he's spun again, and he's going to be out the race here. Yes, he is. Carrera Fan has crashed out the race. It's a disaster for him. Puelli is the only driver to get ahead cleanly. It doesn't look like a safety car right now. Of course, the safety car is set onto reduced for this race. But yeah, Puelli ahead by 1.4 seconds on the soft tyre. Wow.
Gamer gaining on Quick Killer down into Parabolica. This is a 3-way battle for P7. Mercedes is trying to make a move.
Oh, he makes a little contact. I don't know if he would have got damage from that.
I don't know if he got damage.
On 9. You know, they're going alongside here. Yeah, Gamer looks like he's going to make the move on Quick Killer. He's moving across a little bit.
Pally too. Pally's going to try and make it 3 wide into turn 1.
P10. Pally's is close, yeah. Clever from Pally, as we'd expect.
Oh, contact! Contact
and yeah,
again.
Gamer's got ahead. Gamer gets on the grass. Pally's going to get the run on him now. He's going to use the ERS. Gamer needs to leave in the space. This Kai gets a time penalty. That's not good. Oh, they got a little bit of contact there. Let's see if Pally's going to go down the inside here. He's going to back out a little bit. But he's really getting close to Gamer. Excuse me, man. I'm just going to switch my controller really quickly.
All right, yeah, crazy start to this Grand Prix. Carrera fan already out. Day so far for him. Norwich fan, a great start for him, up to third place, and his teammate Pally is looking to make a move as well on Gamer. Once again, he's all over the back of the Mercedes driver and looking to make the move. The AlphaTauri gets ahead, and a beautiful move for Pally up into 8th place. He's now charging through the pack of the soft compound tires, and Pally moves up into 8th place and charging through the field, as I did mention.
Yeah, so great job from Pally. He's already, yeah, Jack and Pally have had an absolutely amazing start. Hack has, he was lagging everywhere, and oh, sorry, my PS gone a bit weird. It's not, it's just the fastest lap, yeah, but Hack was everywhere, lagging, and then I think he just got